going to be a blonde battle here.
Yeah.
Going Peach, Samus for game 1. Town and City to start.
Yeah, and I mean, Mute also has the option of the Paula. We've seen MuteAce bring out the Palutena in tournament as well. So both these players are going to have those pocket options, but I have a feeling we're going to see this the entire set.
Yeah, Town and Cities here should be really interesting. Both characters very proficient at killing off the side. Obviously, MuteAce with that float, able to get out there, forward air, back air, huge, devastating blows. And we saw Mars going out to try to voluntarily edgeguard Meister in that last set we saw. So very confident, very proficient in getting out there and stealing stocks.
Yeah, and both of these players, proud members of Team Fundies.
For real, for real.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Been strong forever here, too. Oh, the convergence, that crazy float into land. Such weird options coming in from MuteAce, but they work out well.
Yeah, and that's incredibly fast to do, right? Going into the float cancel, getting the Z grab, and then going into the instant throw. But you can get corner carries off of that. Oh, and that is going to be enough. Yeah, no double jump there. Little float just to maybe pray for the double jump to come back. But that's not how it
Please,
works.
somebody bless me this double jump. I need it.
Yo, can someone lend me a double jump real quick?
I'm in need here. But MuteAce putting on some solid percent here too. But Mars, these low percents, these horizontal strings, pretty easy to carry Peach around on this flat top stage. Now they're in kind of a Kalos variant.
And you notice, especially at that lower percent. Oh my goodness, I didn't hear the chaw, man. I did not hear the chaw on that one.
Got cut off before it could even come out. Able to shield that plasma whip coming in. Back air, cross up. Mars trying to reach under MuteAce as they were hovering in the air there.
And I mean, one of the biggest combo starters for Peach is going to be that down tilt opener, but you notice, obviously Mars knows that, so Mars is staying very much so away from that. The up air not going to connect here, so you can get one aerial after that up smash. Oh man, we could be, oh nice. MuteAce just altering the DI in there, and Mars could have maybe gotten a KO into the boost kick there.
Up throw, continued juggle here too. Not going to opt for a float to try to get down, just wants to get back to even footing. Turn up in hand here too. We do have majority stage here from Mars. MuteAce not able to get one of those crazy corner carry combos going coast to coast all too much recently.
Yeah, and right now, Mars doing a lot of pausing with the crawl there from Zero Suit. Oh, and the boost kick not going to connect. Oh, but the wrong side. Peach is swinging there. Okay, maybe, oh no, the flip gun is going to disarm that situation. Going to hit flip kick for the damage here. Mars going extremely deep off stage, and on the return, of course, another kick to top things off.
And this is what I was talking about. Mars just feels like a different animal when going off stage. This is a sort of aggression we really have not seen from Mars in such a long time. The confidence to go out there knowing that the option from MuteAce will be to go to that platform and flip kick covering.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the blessing you have when you have these mobile options, right? So characters like Sonic that can fake low and then up be high and throw it back here, right? Zero Suit, not as extreme vertical wise, but you're able to essentially show your opponent, oh, I'm sinking low, like my intention is to cover low. Psych, I'm double jump. And Zero Suit has one of the better double jumps in the game, right? So a very incredible double jump alongside with an incredible, that down special, incredible sense of mobility, armed with the powerhouse of the kick, right? After you do that flip jump.
Going to Hollow Bastion will be MuteAce's counter pick here too. Will be playing sort of a, control point, king of the hill from the middle of this stage. If Mars is able to breach through that, Peach under platform, that could be a huge starter here. We see it up there, not going to get anything continue, but the cross up coming out of the corner from Mars.
Ooh, going for a kick there. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing too. Mars always likes to line up those flip kicks to get the two frame, right? And that kick is so powerful. So even if you're at like 40, 50%, especially a lot of characters with no double jump, you're not making it back.
Dashing under here, a lot of close quarters, a lot of whipped hits coming in, but that frame one jab gives Mars the ability to start this edge guard on MuteAce. A lot of respect being given here too.
And you see Mars even sinking down. Wait a minute, you have to double jump. Okay, oh wait, that's it. Wow, back to back. Yeah, they're not going to be enough. No double jump, no flip jump. After you do utilize that flip jump, you get hit, you don't get it refunded.
Turn up in hand here too. Mars playing that center platform very well. Does not want to give MuteAce a free option back to that middle where he will find the most comfort. Rising forward air too. Mars timing out these shield drops so perfectly.
MuteAce with the slight drift back, barely avoiding that. And this is a huge lead. Ain't going to get the KO here just yet, but MuteAce has a huge opportunity to get some damage. But are you going to be able to get back on the stage to do so?
I was so confident from the boost kick on Mars to understand MuteAce will cross up your shield there too.
Yeah.
Mars seems to be playing so well today.
Okay, and look at these there, so safe. And really, Mute, I want to go back to the double turnip edge guard that really put Mute in this position here. Fantastic stuff, utilizing that turnip throw downward by the edge there. And really, honestly, I'm just very impressed with the turnip play in general coming out from Mute.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of turnips in play, and I think that move is really strong.
Hovering out there again to Mars, threatening, wants to force out options. MuteAce able to weave through all of those hitboxes, put into the corner once again. Oh, kidding, the Zaire?
I was like, wait, what is he cooking? All right, forward tilt, angle down there.
That's first stock, though, from MuteAce, able to hold on for such a long time.
Yeah, already in the triple digits. Look at this. I mean, 100 now and 16% racked up onto Mars. Mute can get a solid hit. There's the neutral air, going to line up this back air, especially off the floats, right? And the thing about float, you got to know, is if when you do a float into an aerial, once you initiate that float, your aerials do count as full hop aerials, which is why Peach combos do so much damage, and the corner pressure can be relentless, having those instant full hop multipliers. Okay.
Run up grab, so smart there too. Mars with the turnip in hand. Their options were limited coming out of that shield.
Mars still living here, 167 damage at the moment. As the corner, you got to watch for the Nair flip kick.
Oh,
try to get
Nair?
the.
Are you kidding?
Okay. Yeah, Mars. Oh, wow.
Reset jumping on the platform. MuteAce back over the stage, but catches cross up again. Stuck in the corner. All this rage could be devastating. Another smash attack missed, but Mars rolling away from it into the corner kind of put himself into that death position.
Yeah, and it's wild because you see Mars going so ham off stage, but a lot of the times it's safe. I mean, obviously that last flip kick wasn't the safest there, but I mean, just this aggression off stage is so wild and safe. At the same time, he's still mixing in the risk. And the fact that MuteAce has survived all of that is just wild.
Narrowly, pixels away from being hit by these forward airs, these back airs. MuteAce doing such a good job. That float, such a good defensive tool on recovery. Dot Eye in hand here too. We will be getting a little extra damage if we do find a connection.
Oh, these recoveries, but look at that. Mars still able to navigate around all the options, and there's a stitch. My goodness, Mute hit the casino.
Right, feeling good about it. Nair coming into these forward airs here too. Mars realizing that Nair forward tilt immediately. Need to get something in between, so it's Nair forward air forward tilt for these low percent combos. Letting the stitch rip though, not going to find a hit on it. Can't let it overwhelm you. That can be something where you kind of get
like you
analysis
tunnel on
paralysis.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. You're like, I need to make the value. So going for the throw there, if you hit the shield, go off and re-catch it. But for Mute, back to the neutral here. Okay, Nair extensions. Ooh, okay, great string. Corner carry here, but going to end up in the juggle situation. Here's the punish, and down to the wire. Considering Mute had a very solid lead, Mars has done an incredible job of just clawing his way back and bringing it to even here on this final stock.
Oh, what a down tilt there, too. Phenomenal space, and Paralyzer not going to hit. Hovering in here, too. MuteAce has to be so worried at this corner. The catch on the air dodge away. These cross-ups are being called out. Oh,
and using the float. Yeah, Mars was positioning for the edge guard, but just had to back off and respect the float for so long here. Man, dead even game. Turn up in hand, almost catches that flip jump up and over.
That was crazy. Opting for up throw there, too, to continue juggle. You'll see Peaches maybe go for like a down throw back air at some points, but wanted to get the aerial continuation.
Oh, MuteAce just jumping out of that situation there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yep. I mean, both players just playing so careful. There's the fair there. Another forward air. To connect on the shield. Mars still in the corner, the back air to catch the flip jump, and slowly but surely MuteAce was able to close that one out. You saw both players playing so damn careful in that last stretch.
Yeah, and that's really punctuated by there was less than 2 minutes left on the clock in that game. So, like, obviously, you see the aggression, you see the defensive options coming from both players, and it is affording them so much more time.
And now coming in 1-1 is the set count. The counter pick for MuteAce working out well there.
Yeah. Looking
like
really
you said,
good.
that King of the Hill, right? When you have stages like Smashville, stages like Hollow Bastion, you just have that platform in the strongest position in the stage, which is the center of the stage. It really does change the dynamic of neutral drastically.
Yeah, and I think that's why MuteAce opted for up throw there in that last stock, because the juggle from that platform is so much stronger.
Yeah,
Obviously, you can get a throw to a corner, but Mars has shown a serious proficiency to get out of the corner with those double jumps, with those flip kicks. So opting for more damage, just keeping the aerial going.
Yeah, we're getting to the point of the meta where players are making decisions like that based off of the stage. It's not just the same cookie cutter flowchart, right? So really great stuff, really great awareness coming out from MuteAce, but it is Town and City, which is going to be Mars' counter pick here.
Nairing on that shield. Mars already playing aggressive, pushing MuteAce into the corner, but again, Iron Will defense.
Coming angle up. Angle up on the shield there, coming out from MuteAce. Really going to need all those different kinds of angles for the shield. Can't get shield poke from some of these zero suit aerials, right? You just take so much damage, or even if it's not too much damage, you're put in a really bad position, and especially the narrow flip kick is the main one you want to avoid.
In this back throw, that's there. Such an interesting option there, too. Just get my extra %. It will connect. Why not take it? Yeah, might be a lot more Zair here. Short hop Zair seems to be something that Mars is using to keep MuteAce away on these floats, on these short hops in that have been working out so well.
Yeah, rising Zair at that, right? Usually you see Zero Suit doing the, oh, can you make, oh, man.
Ooh, down air, not something we have seen from MuteAce all up to this point, but that coverage in the corner lasts so long could be really good to prevent Mars from coming back when Mars does choose to go for those low recoveries.
And you even notice that MuteAce is sinking the back airs extremely low because Mars has been crawling and crouching as well. But the turn up in hand, center stage, going back and forth. Both of these players just hopping around, right? I mean, you know, obviously Zero Suit has so much air mobility, but Peach also have that utilization of the float. Oh my goodness!
Terrifying! Are you kidding me, Mars? It's crazy the amount of awareness and the amount of like will you can have to not throw that back air out much sooner. The platform's leaving. You know MuteAce is picking an option, but Mars holds it for the last second. No stock, and that's just all. You got to commend MuteAce for that.
Yeah, and honestly, hats off to Mars because in that situation, you just keep dancing around their shield. It's like, well, you literally can't shield here forever. Not in a fact of like your shield's gonna run out. It's just
you're getting taxied to the blast zone.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get it closer to the blast zone via the platform. But it is MuteAce that's going to get that first stock with the forward air.
Turn up in hand again here, back to the neutral setup on these platforms. That flat Kalos variant look seemed to work out really well for MuteAce there, able to move around. Mars didn't have any platforms to set up on dead to the turn up.
Dang, I think that was a winky face.
Yeah, something had to be. Oh, gonna get the recatch here too. Staying strong in shield too. Mars coming out with a fiery aggression. Oh, give me that shield drop, Mars.
Oh, the down tilt, but wow, not gonna get a big opener. We talked earlier about how down tilt is a huge combo starter. Finally gets it. Not going to get too much damage. Just going to go back to center stage. The parry into the empty line grab. Mars just always that couple steps ahead in those kinds of situations.
Give me that tech chase there too. Dash attack has been coming in clutch. Not used as much as you might see from other Peach players, but Mars obviously can get off the ground so quickly. Can't commit to it, but when it does connect, it will hurt.
Oh, is that enough? Peach is pretty light here, yeah. Even center stage, Town and City, not doing Mute any favors there, not really giving horizontal room to go ahead and DI there.
Give me this one, triples there coming in. This is what we're talking. That's what I was saying earlier in that first talk. It just prevents that horizontal approach Peach is so well known for.
Oh, the catch with the up air, but wow.
Love that.
Toad coming through.
Paralyzer into, there's these
this is a big, that was such a dream scenario for Peach to get like a ton of damage, but the turnip throw in the wrong directions of nerves coming through here. So much on the line. Winner's side, top 8 for the winner of this set.
And this is that swing game too. If you win this one, it goes to game 5. It's your stage counter pick.
Right.
And we've seen how much that can change the game plan for either player already. Wow, that roll is so risky, but MuteAce avoiding the back air coming in from Mars. Jungle reset here on the platform. Oh, going high, looking for the Shattuck.
Yeah, I know, right? At this point. Oh, wait, the umbrella? The Armada?
Yeah, for real. Down smash here, give me all this damage, Mars. Not going to use flip kick above. Very smart. MuteAce could cover that.
Yeah, and it's so... This just feels like a lot of the neutral is a battle of calling out the short hops, calling out the full hops, when and where, right? And down to the wire here, 70% on Muse have a little bit of an advantage in terms of percent, but that can go all out of the window just from one sequence here, which Mars is lining up right now, corner situation here, and you do not want to trade with some of these Peach aerials as well, forward air, back air, right?
It's crazy, these rolls from either player. MuteAce right there, just narrowly avoiding back air and contesting with the flip kick, okay.
Turnip's huge here, gonna force the high recovery, tries to get the rainbow off the top.
Forward throw stage control, get more turnips online. You see the up air coverage, trying to beat out any sort of flip kick just above that ledge. Bro, see, these roll behinds on these back airs are nasty.
Yes.
You see Mars going for the cross up back air to get MuteAce off, but then the roll behind from MuteAce gives a perfect position.
Yeah, and not even just the roll, the timing of the roll is very impressive, right? When you're thinking about rolls, it's essentially an intangible dash with a little bit of end lag.
Yeah.
But if you're using the roll and you're rolling through an aerial at the perfect time like MuteAce is doing with these backers, it sets up Peach for these scenarios where it's like, all right, Zero Suit, you're right next to me. And in that situation, Peach can usually swing pretty safely, especially with float cancels.
Yeah.
And if you trade, you're fine because your moves generally are going to hit way harder than Zero Suits, right?
Yeah. Two of the smartest players we have in the game today showing off their brains here. Town and City once again. MuteAce did take it on the stage last time. Mars said it's not the stage, it's me.
Okay, in the corner already. No percentage dealt. Oh, and the shield poke on the very last hit of that up smash. Of course, up smash is going to be a really good anti-air in general and a pretty good combo starter.
Okay,
at lower
okay.
Percent, but oh, boom,
Not going to get a tech roll there. The read was there for the neutral tech or the roll away, but the roll in very good from Mars, and MuteAce getting the train rolling.
Ooh, okay. I mean, we saw both players kind of taking the neutral a little bit on the slower side, and of course that float doing MuteAce so much favors off stage, right?
Tournament hand up there to compete with that, just going straight to ledge. That's a regrab there too. Very confident from Mars, thinking MuteAce won't run up, because once MuteAce commits to beat out that regrab, Mars has a punish.
Yeah, and I think at this point of the game, or of the set really, wow, the fade backs on this float. These recoveries from Mute have been so phenomenal. And I feel like both players are getting a little bit more confidence in their aggression and call out because we're about game 4 in the set, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, give me
another
your
tech
get-up.
chase?
Are you kidding
What?
me, MuteAce? What a call out there too. I'm hovering. I know you're get up attacking.
Yeah, Script was floating IRL.
Yeah, crazy. I had to get out of my seat for that one too. I thought I was about to get hit.
And that was such a great setup too because it was the sour hit Nair into another tech chase, and then you go into the float cancel. Nair just for the stock. That was such a great setup coming out from Mute. Now Mute going to be ahead, and it is Mute that is up 2-1. So Mars is going to have to kick it up if Mars wants to line up this game 5.
Upbeat back, not going to go for the paralyze. Looking for that roll. Read forward air one. Leads this backer going up deep 4. The plasma whip will not connect.
Okay, catches the up air high, but yeah, Zero Suit still on the hunt, waiting out
Wow.
that float
Wow.
again.
Crazy. Mars wants it so bad. Realizing MuteAce can be such a suffocating player. Cannot let this Peach breathe for too long. As the plasma whip will take it there. Back to neutral setting. 2 stocks a piece and the beginning portion of the stage.
Man, you notice that MuteAce playing a little bit more grounded with the tournament hand with the shield as well, going for a couple rows. So, I mean, just having that item in hand definitely going to change up the way your grounded options are.
Give me the damage.
Yeah, damage,
yeah,
damage,
you know
damage.
it's not killing, but I'm taking all this damage.
Yeah, and especially with those up air strings into the boost kick, the main thing you got to watch out for is, are you really close to Zero Suit, right, after the up airs? That's when you're going to be able to combo into that for either damage or the KO.
Going for forward air there too. Flip kick was really good. Mars
Ooh.
going so deep. Finally finding that back air.
Yes.
MuteAce has been doing such a good job at thwarting all of the aggressive attempts, but finally finds its mark.
Eventually, Mars going to get that edge guard, and the crazy thing is, I mean, you're only going to get so much of them versus MuteAce because MuteAce has been recovering so well. But it looks like the up smash out of shield, if I'm not mistaken, going to go ahead and take that stock.
Yeah, barely killing there too. Mars looked like he had phenomenal DI on it, but just the percent range necessary.
Mars fading back to the center stage here. Coming in with
Down
the
air
shield
down.
pressure.
This is
it's big.
scary.
Oh, wow. Maybe just DIing up and in.
Yeah. Looks to just mash jump out of that one. That's good.
Yeah, forcing the nair instead of the back air string. Great defense coming out from Mars. The parry right back into the shield. Can Mars bring us into a game 5 situation is a question. Dead even here.
Getting these airs into them. Shield pressure going right over the head of MuteAce and then floating back into it. We've seen MuteAce close that distance before, but does not seem like Mars cares all too much about it here.
I love MuteAce's shield management too. MuteAce knowing exactly when and where and the limitations of the shield here. Okay, you had the flip jump. If that one got caught, we've seen that one get caught both before with the double turn up that first game here. Back air off stage, and it's MuteAce with all the controls setting up the turnips.
Back air again is just coast to coast. We're going to rinse and repeat this ledge situation. The forward air will do it for MuteAce. That is top 8 winners side for